Hey there, this is LaQuita with QuitaBugHandmades.com, and thank you so much for joining me today for another Stampin' Up! Tutorial. Today I am featuring the Petal Palette Bundle. This bundle is available in my online Stampin' Up! Store, and when you purchase the bundle you actually save 10%, so it's really great value. You get the stamp set as well as the coordinating thinlits, the petals and more thinlit dies. This stamp set is a huge one. You have one part of the set features all of the sentiments and then one little image down here, but there are a lot of different sentiments included in this set. It's really awesome. And then you've got all of these great images. I love this image. This image, the bird, and this leaf image, and then all of these sentiments really sold me on this set. And then I love the thinlits that come with it. This set, like the stamp set and the thinlits, they are carrying over into the new annual catalog that launches on June the 1st, 2018. However, they're not available as a bundle. You can still buy them, but you have to buy them separately. So if you just love this stamp set and you love these framelits or thinlits, now's the time to get them so that you can get them together and get that bundle pricing and save 10%. So that's why I went ahead and jumped on it and got it, because I wanted to get the bundle deal. So anyways, let me show you today's project. So today I'm going to share with you my March customer thank you cards and gifts. I really love how they turned out. I'm so excited to show them to you. So these are the cards. I used the Petal Passion Designer Series paper that coordinates with the Petal Palette bundle that I just showed you. Isn't this gorgeous? I love this Designer Series paper, and I decided to showcase one of my favorite retiring in colors, Peekaboo Peach. That color is going to be retiring come May 31st. That color will no longer be available after May, so I wanted to showcase it. And look at these. Aren't these so elegant? They're gorgeous with this paper. So also this paper is on the retiring list, so if it's something that you really love, get it now. And look at all the different varieties. Aren't these just gorgeous? I love how these cards turned out. And then I used the Tutti Frutti adhesive rhinestones, which are also retiring. There's a kind of orangish color in there. I used those to add some embellishment, and I just love the finished product. I think these cards are gorgeous, and I hope that you all love them when you receive them in your mail. I'm excited for you to start getting them. So pretty. So for the gift, you know, I make the little mini envelope gifts. So anyone who shopped with me will get a little treat. So these are the little envelope pouches. I just used our little 3x3 envelopes, and then I used that same, let me get these the right direction. I used that same Designer Series paper to decorate the envelope. And inside of these little envelopes, let me show you, are the Petal Passion embellishments. So there are 8 inside of each one of those envelopes. So there's little flowers that have pearls in the middle, and then there's this little leafy looking one. So there's 8 of these little embellishments included inside of the envelope. Alrighty, and then if you spent $75 or more using the hostess code, the free gift for the month of March was the Garden Trellis embossing folder. Now, I ordered as many of these as I could, and then they went on back order. So I had to, some of you, instead of getting the Garden Trellis, there are a few, not many, just a few, that I had to substitute the Petal Burst embossing folder. So same value for each embossing folder, but these went on back order and they were out for a few weeks. So I just had to go ahead and order those so that I could get these all shipped out to you guys. All right, let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to share with you how to make these gorgeous cards. So we're going to start by doing some stamping, and we're going to use the Stamparatus to do that. So what I've done, I've just got one of my plates on here. If you do not currently have the Stamparatus, you weren't able to take part in the pre-order, not to worry. This tool is featured in the new upcoming annual catalog, so you'll be able to get your hands on it then. So what I did to make stamping a lot faster, since I had to make so many of these, is I created these little templates. So what I did is I die cut using one of the oval framelits, and then also this image from the Petals and More thinlit dies. I just die cut this out of a piece of Whisper White, okay, and made myself a little template. Just like that. And then all I had to do when I got ready to do all of my stamping, all I had to do was take each of my die cuts and just place them inside of the template, just like that. I had my stamps already mounted over here, inked my stamps up, I pressed down, and then it was done. And it made stamping a ton of these cards so quick and easy. This probably isn't something I would do if I was just making one card, but because I had so many, it just made it quicker to just boom, boom, stamp them all out. It was so super fast. I don't think I've ever stamped that many cards that quickly, and I didn't make any mistakes. So that was pretty awesome as well. So I'm gonna show you how to do that, to do your stamping. All right, so I'm just gonna put my template down. Let's see, I'll put it right here. Put down one magnet. Then I've got my stamp image here. I'm just gonna lay it inside. And you can kind of feel it. It's almost like a puzzle piece. You can feel once it's in there, right? And then I'm gonna put this over, pick up that image on my plate. Perfect. And now I can take the image that I already die cut and just pop it into place right there. Got my basic black archival ink. Remember, this archival ink is on the retiring list. This, the archival is retiring. So I'm gonna ink this up. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and get that while you can. Okay, I think I've got that inked up nicely. So I'm just going to flip it over. Okay, and give it a press. So if you don't get the coverage that you want, you can just re-ink this and do it again. That's the great thing, because it's already lined up for you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do one more time. I didn't press down in that corner. Get up again and just do one more press. There we go. Perfect. I love it. All right, so now I'm going to do the same thing with my oval template. Put my magnet down. I'm going to line up my stamp where I know I'm going to want it. I'm using the grid mat to help me on this one. Okay, so I know I want it there. Go ahead and pick that up. That'll be straight. Now I can put my oval right in there, inside of the template. Bring in my archival. Ink that up and give it a press. Perfect. Love it. Slide it right out and there you go. All right, so next I used two Stampin' Write markers, Peekaboo Peach and Lemon Lime Twist, and I just colored in this flower using the brush tip end of my marker. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. Okay, now I can do the brush tip of my Peekaboo Peach. Okay. All right, I think that looks pretty good. Quick and easy coloring using the Stampin' Write markers. All right, now I've got my silicone mat here. I'm just bringing this in so that if I get adhesive off the edge here, it doesn't stick to my work surface. So I just added a tiny, tiny bit there. And I'm going to put, I want this little point to actually go in that little space. I love how that nests right in so you can wrap this around. Isn't that perfect? Just right there. That's exactly where I want it. All right, and now we can start assembling the card. So I've got a piece of Whisper White thick cardstock. This is cut at 8.5 inches by 5.5 inches, and I have scored it at 4 1/4 inches. Just gonna use my bone folder, give this a nice crease, and then I'll go ahead and use my fast fuse, and I will add this layer. on. So this is cut at 3.5 inches by 4.5 inches, and this is from that Petal Passion Designer Series paper. I think I'll put it on just like this. I'm just kind of offsetting it. All right, so I added some dimensionals onto the back of this layer, and I'm just going to center that up. Oh, I'll put it right about here, looks good. Now time for some of those adhesive backed sequins, the Tutti Frutti sequins. So I'm just gonna use 3. So I'll put one right here, one over there, and then one more right there. That looks good. And there we go. There's the finished card. What do you think? I love it. I love how it looks. So pretty. All right, so there we go. I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial and that you will give this project a try. And thank you so much to everyone who shopped with me during the month of March. I truly appreciate you, and I hope that you enjoy this handmade card and gift that you receive in the mail from me as a little token of that appreciation. So thanks again for joining me today, you guys. I will be back soon with another tutorial. Bye now.